You can't see me. Hey, I'm in the building. All right. 11:11. That's 11:10. We are an hour behind. I'm about to listen to gossip. That's my ish. I'm about to listen to gossip. Oh, I forgot I got to replace the video. All right, let me take this out. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let it get spin for 24. I'm going to let it spin for 24. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. We're going to play the intro music. Then we're going to get started with the readings. Y'all already know. I'm about to post the link. If I see one more Skechers commercial. Bright, what up? Numero uno. What's up, Bright? Actually, Bright, it's about time for us to check in on that homework, Bright. Yeah, yeah, it's about time for us to check in on that homework. You've been getting off easy. Bright, it's about time for us yeah. To check in on that homework, Bright. Yeah, yeah, it's about time for us to check in on that homework. All right, y'all. So we're gonna tap into the music and then we're gonna Might get fried, gang. Come on, gang. You gotta get fried, gang. You can't be on here talking without getting fried, gang.
What is that note? Man, that's my phone, bro. That's your ringtone? It's nostalgia. Nah,
Oh, I see.
I can go with that. Who is it anyway, man?
Ash.
It's Ash. What she calling you too, huh? Yeah, all she wanna do is gossip.
Oh, I see.
I see. Don't nobody ever keep their mouth shut. Always saying something, but never saying nothing but
Nope,
they
the
self.
self. Ooh, I see.
It's not too many people
Now
like
here
you
you
can
can
trust.
trust.
When you tell them something, they tell the
Telling
next
this
person
person.
to keep it hush.
I
They
see.
do it in a rush, dropping all your info like
Like
it's
it's
nothing
nothing
but
but
a
a
heavy
heavy
load.
load.
You feel like you were close, but they only coming back because they
They
digging
digging
for
for
a
a
piece
piece
of
of
gold.
gold.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
see.
see.
If they know you got a secret, they'll
They'll
keep
keep
prying
crying
till
till
you
you
tell
tell
them
them
to.
to. Listen,
Because
because
they
there's
know
always
inside their
something
mind
minding.
gossip tastes so sweet, so sweet, so sweet. Rolling off the tongue, rumors every day of the week, just to get some sleep.
Doesn't matter where you come from.
All
All
they
they
wanna
wanna
do
do
is
is
pass
pass
it
it on. You
on.
already know.
Gossip tastes so sweet, so sweet, so sweet. Rolling off the tongue,
I know. I know.
don't nobody really care
Care
about
about
you.
you.
All they care about is something
Something
they
they
can
can
bite
bite
and chew.
into. Ooh, I know.
It don't matter what they learn about you, as long as they can take it and do whatever
If
they
they
want
want
to.
to, I know.
They do it in a rush, dropping all your info like
Like
it's
it's
nothing
nothing
but
but
a
a
heavy
heavy
load.
load.
You feel like you were close, but they only coming back because
Cause
they
they
digging
digging
for a
for a
piece
piece
of
of
gold.
gold.
Oh, I
I
see.
see.
If they know
Know
you
they
got a
can get
secret, they'll
they'll
keep
keep
prying
trying
till you tell them to. Because
Cause
they
they
know
know it's
inside their
something
mind
minding you.
exactly who they wanna tell it to. Gossip tastes so sweet, so sweet, so sweet. Rolling off the tongue, rumors every day of the week, just to get some sleep.
Doesn't matter where it come from.
now, everyone know your position. Think about it, Roscoe. Wait a minute. Hold it now. Now I get it. All that running off at the mouth, tell me why you don't have you and one sin. Talk about this one, talk about that one, but it's really one thing you don't mention. You never talk about you. Wait, you saying you perfect? Nah, you can't. I know you don't want to make the decision. How come it's you would never really mention? I know them people be looking at you like you can't keep your mouth closed. How do you do it? Why do you do it? The thought about that just be making me sick. You digging for gold, where's your soul? And nigga off, but you never quit. People that know me, man, people that trust me when they tell me something, I keep it quiet. When they tell you it's extra, extra, real all about it. Gossip tastes so sweet, so sweet, so sweet. Ooh, rolling off the tongue, boomers every day of the week, of the week. Oh, just to get some sleep. Doesn't matter where it come from. All they wanna do is pass it on. I'm already on. Tastes so sweet, so sweet, so sweet. Ooh, rolling off the tongue. Drew, your phone still ringing, man. Roscoe, I just don't want to answer. Answer it, tell her you changed your number, man. I just don't want to hear all that. Goss, 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 goss.
What up? What up? Peace, love, health, the well, vibe, drop, like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. My name is not important, but what is important is that was a song called "Gossip" by Drew featuring Sir Roscoe. If you would like to listen to that song or others, type in "Gossip" by Drew. Right? I will post it in the chat. Y'all go on there and tell them we want a song called Again. Okay, so if y'all just go type we want again, he gonna know exactly what y'all talking about, okay? So I'm gonna post a link in the chat. Y'all go over there and say we want again. Alright, and it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all good.
Ultra Fire Cervical
But I
Cervical
don't
Care
care
Pillow.
about that
Even
at all,
orthopedic
not at
doctors.
all whatsoever. Y'all go buy a Tempur-Pedic so I can get paid. Bright as light. J Math, what up? G Les, what up? What up, everybody? What's going on? Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go. Y'all go
Are
let him
using
know.
your
Like we waiting on that song called
Chile.
Again. All right, we waiting on that song called Again. So who we got, man? We got the instructions posted in the chat. We got the instructions in the chat. I posted a love reading, so y'all make sure y'all tap in with that love reading. You know, we got the sage. You know what I'm saying? You got the magic wand. Dropping all your info like it's nothing but a heavy load. Oh, I see. They keep prying till you tell them to. Hey, they know exactly and they know exactly who they want to tell it to. Can I get some cards for me tonight? Man, don't ask me no crazy question like that. How do I feel about myself? Man, get out my chat. You want to get me started, don't you? No, yeah, y'all be summoning a kraken. Don't come in here with that Leviathan energy trying to summon a kraken like I want thrash it. Yeah, don't come in here with that Leviathan energy. Dropping all your info like it's nothing but a heavy load. Oh, I see. All right, so you can be first, Bright. I need a different question though. I want to know what's the options. See, we got to start making rules for our spirit, for our subconscious. I've been trying to not say this for a couple days, but I'm gonna say it. One exercise that I'm gonna give it out for free. Fuck it. Writing your own constitution. I, such and such, on this date, declare that I, such and 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 such. And ain't nobody gonna come around here fucking that up. You feel me? Oh, I ain't even, 10 minutes in just now. Right? We got to start making declarations for our life. We got to start writing our own constitution. And you can make it as many, yeah, look, you can make as many amendments as you need to. Everybody else do it to their constitution. You smell me? And why not? Why we can't do it? Well, that's my cue. My name is Q, and that's my cue. They keep prying till you tell them to. All right, shit, fuck it. Last call then. Last call for readings. Last call for readings. So y'all don't want to chat and y'all don't want to talk. That's crazy work. Y'all don't want to chat and y'all don't want to read, and I mean, what's up, J Dog? What's happening, man? You want a card for the week? And now, can I interest you in a donation based reading? I was really waiting on my girl, what you call it? Uh, Bright. That's who I was really waiting though. But she just responded just now, so. All right, so you wanna, um, let me see. You want a card of the week? Let's see. What do we need to focus on? What do we need to watch out for? Uh, hmm. We're gonna use this there. Jew, Jew. I got two words. Member berry. This card, man. This card is all right. All right. Oh shit! I dropped the card. All right. So you have the number 20 card. All right. Zoom in, please. A little bit more. There we go. All right. Thank you. All right. So we got the number 20 card. Judgment. This is a major arcana card. So remember, no matter if the energy is going to come in slow and gradual or fast, bang, 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 right? This is going to be a very prominent energy for the upcoming weeks and months ahead. Thank you. Welcome back, B. So, what you think about? How far did you get into the video? What you think about it? Juju, she hip to it. She know what we talk about. I don't know if she watched it though. All right, so just the first 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean that ain't. I mean, he had a more serious tone, but he really not really who. Uh, I really be doing some real studies. I be doing some real studies. Okay, all right. Okay, so are you ready for your week ahead reading? All right. Let's go ahead and start with your affirmation. Okay, so I want you to rub the palms of your hands together really fast for about 30 seconds. Then I want you to place them palms facing upwards, okay? And I want you to take a couple deep breaths to gain control of your breath. Remember, you're not properly breathing unless you breathe in through your pelvic floor. Okay, so when you breathe in, your stomach should expand, your chest should expand, your shoulders should draw back, and your chin should go up. And as you release, you want to close the diaphragm back nice and slow. And right when you feel like you just out of air, just squeeze your stomach nice and tight, like you're doing sit ups or something, okay? So repeat after me. I rise. I don't know why I don't do this. Hold on, give me 1 second. Who know what sound that is? Keep. All right. So I rise from the ashes of illusion. I embody my sacred truth. What is mine by divine right now returns to me. Yeah, that's definitely crabby. Was that easy, Bishop? Was that easy? Cause man. All right. So judgment, the occult gate of resurrection. All right. So this is going to be the theme for your week. Okay. It's the occult gate of resurrection. So the major arcana, number 20 or 2, right, represents balance, duality, partnership, right? Uh Spirit and fire. It's the elements of this card. Planet is Pluto. On the Kabbalah, the tree of life is the 31st path of the tree, and that's Shin and fire. All right. So the judgment. Judgment is not about judging in the human sense. In the occult mysteries, judgment is the stage of aeonic awakening. The moment of your soul, the moment your soul hears its true frequency again and remembers the divine contract. It is connected to the Hebrew letter Shin, the sacred fire of the spiritual purification. Shin burns away the dross of the ego and resurrects the purified self. The Ba in Egyptian metaphysics ready to ascend. Uh, Kabbalistically, this card travels between Hod, which is intellect, and Malkuth, which is the third dimension. Meaning this energy descends as divine inspiration and must be integrated into physical reality. This is the metaphysical embodiment of spiritual truth. Um, this card again is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is the ruler of the underworld. Judgment is ruled by Pluto, lord of the hidden, the underworld, and the death, birth, rebirth cycle. Right? During 2020, Pluto was in retrograde. All right. So whether you want to say that was divine timing or um, a divine alignment, I just want to throw that out there. All right. Pluto is the planet of disease. All right. Pluto doesn't destroy for fun. Pluto transforms through the total destruction. This card marks the final call of your current karmic phase. Any part of you misaligned will, with your divine will, is being brought to light. All right. So any part of you misaligned with your divine will, what's up, T? What up? Is being brought to light right now. So the themes of the week, the trumpet, right? The trumpet is sounding. Can you hear it? It's the vibration that pierces illusion and awakens memory. I think that's Archangel Gabriel. No, I keep forgetting, man. I keep forgetting. I, can somebody in KP's research team tell me what angel is on the judgment card? Um, so the themes of the week, the trumpet of spirit is sounding. Can you hear it? It's the vibration that pierces illusion and awakens memory. Ego dissolution, the lower self being asked to die so the divine can double. So the divine double can emerge. Akashic reckoning. What you sow energetically is being returned, not as punishment, but as clarity. Spiritual alchemy. Uh, calcination is complete. Now the purified essence rises like the phoenix. Right now the veil is thin, the soul is loud, and the illusions must fall. Um, this week, I want you to focus on cleansing. I want you to focus on the positive things that you've kept hidden. And I want you to focus on the signs and thank you. I want you to focus on the signs and symbols uh, that life is showing you. Remember, spirit speaks through signs and symbols. Um, this could happen at any time, right? This is when they say God is in everybody. This could happen. You could just be It could be something like on I'm seeing like a billboard or a license plate, or maybe like a conversation with a random person in the store. Um, when you tap into growth and expansion, it's going to be and it's going to come back to you, right? Maybe somebody is going to say something that you was thinking or feeling. Maybe you run into somebody you haven't seen in a long time, and or maybe you thinking about somebody and they call you, and it's just certain alignments that's happening that'll let you know that you're on the right path, especially what they call deja vu moments, right? Sometimes those can, in my experience, right, most of the time they've been good omens for me, right? So remember, what's going on externally in the car is what's going on internally of the person. Okay. With that being said, when we talking about judgment, right? The only thing that comes next after judgment is liberation, because judgment is truth, right? People say you can't judge good or bad, whatever, whatever. Well, how else are you supposed to know if something good for you or not if you don't judge it good or bad, right? So with judgment comes liberation, um, love, peace, truth, freedom, and justice, right? What our society is supposed to be built on, right? And I know you know all about that, being with your background. But whenever this card come up, and I was just saying this because it came up in the other deck. What's important here is the mountains, yes, but the water. This is liberation mostly from stagnant water, emotions that no longer serve us. Um, and what I mean by that in particular is um, we're going to have memories with us forever, right? They're a physical part of our being, right? They help make our ego, right? Our memories make our ego. So you might say, KP, I got all of these memories, but they might be attached to bad emotions. What am I supposed to do about that? Well, if you are haunted by memories, that means that you need to learn something from the memory, and or you need to go ahead and lay that spirit to rest. Yes, I said it. That spirit, right? You need to go ahead and lay that spirit to rest. Um, we were talking about this earlier as well. Conservative conscious effort to reprogram the subconscious. Am I talk? Yeah, all right. So can I get a little rebuttal, please? Just a little bit. But in closing, like I said, what's important in this card is the water, being able to move on from the stagnant energy, right? Referring back to this Eight of Swords right here. As you can see, there is no water here in this environment, right? What does that mean? That means that there is no emotions here. All right. Um, so again, just like the Three of Swords, the mind is the source of all pain. It's not external. It's not somebody punched me in the face. It's not none of this, none of that. It's the perception by the brain. And the reason why that's important is because we can manually override perception, right? Just like how we can hit Control Alt Delete when our computer is acting weird, we could do the same thing. And I just want to say, just walk in truth with this song, right? Maybe you can Maybe you can find a theme song for the week and walk in truth. That's the only way to really truly be liberated. I know a lot of people, they go through introspection, meaning like they question themselves. What did I do wrong? What did I do right? What can I do better? All of that is great. But without walking in truth, all of that introspection is nothing. Um, Without being authentic, they say authenticity is the magic, right? Being your true self is the magic. Uh, yeah, you gotta walk in truth. A lot of people use introspection, but they don't walk in truth. They still walking yesterday, right? They is make not make America first. You know what they say? Make America great again. Oh, what was the old slogan? Put America first. It was a politician who ran on put America first or something like that. What I would say is, I put myself first. Um, I put myself first. That's the only way to be truly, you know what I'm saying, liberated, walking in truth. You got to put yourself first. It's not selfish to say I want. As long as you make your needs your want, then it's okay for you to always say I want. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave with that. All right. I wish I had sound effects or something. I just be talking to myself. Nobody be affirming that the message is good or not. Nothing. They just be sitting there like, okay. They don't be taking notes. All right. Let me see something. Let me get some applause. I'll hype me up. How do I cleanse myself? Uh, you gotta go to the bathroom and you gotta turn on the shower. I'm just joking. Um, it depends really. It depends on really what you cleansing from. Um, and I normally don't speak like that because to me, in general, situations and circumstances is just that, right? They all require how much attention it varies, right? But the first, like I always tell people, whenever you want to do anything, the first thing you got to do is promise yourself that you're gonna oh you what that mean? You're gonna donate or something? That's what that mean. Um, but you got to make the promise to yourself that I'm gonna let go of the emotions, right? I'm gonna let go of the emotions and I'm gonna take the knowledge from the memories, right? So an example of that is if I had somebody who stole from me, instead of blaming them from what's lost and crying about what's lost, let's think about what a person would have to go through to perform the action that they did. What would have to be going on in the mind? See, a lot of people when they do that, the first thing they say is, "Oh, that person just don't give a fuck." It's not never that simple. Who wants to wake up and do things that's going to make them be hated one day? That's not a rational thinking person, right? So, anyways, back to your question. Um, the Bhagavad Gita uh says that everything you do can be in dedication to God. And I'm paraphrasing, right? So, as a Reiki master, what I recommend is you be very intentional with everything you do. So, an example of that is every single time um, I clap my hands, I cleanse. Every time I take a step, I cleanse. Every time I eat, I cleanse. Every time I click a like, I cleanse, right? Be intentional with the actions that you do all day, every day. Um, and that's a level of alchemy, you know what I'm saying, that puts you in the driver's seat. But if you're talking about just cleansing from the emotions themselves and not more, see, it depends. It depends. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like shooting in the dark. That's why I like confirmations. That's why I like to talk to people, on the phone and stuff, so I can really hear your voice and see what you're saying. But in general, we can catch up at another time. But just in general, just be intentional, and don't forget that you was intentional. That's another thing too, because we can get down on our knees, we can pray, we could do whatever, and then we go outside and see a dead bird, and then our whole day is ruined. So we forgot that we just prayed. You know what I'm saying? We forgot that we just meditated. We forgot that we just visualized, because as soon as the external trigger hit, we right back to our old self. And this is what they say, right? Psychology lesson, right? This is what they say, how to really test a person to see if they grown and if they changed. You apply a stimulus to them. And 9 times out of 10, what they're going to do is go to what's natural to them, right? So this is why we quote unquote practice our rituals, our what you call them, right? Because we supposed to be able to be a master of self in the real world, right? We practice. I don't know who told y'all what, but mastery is a level of proficiency. And I don't know where that came from, but I'm preaching. So somebody donate, right? My palm itching. Um, but yeah, man. I don't even know what I was saying. You was talking about cleansing. Be intentional. That's all. Be intentional. And don't. Oh, that's what I was saying. And don't forget it. We gotta carry the consciousness with us from moment to moment. Um, we can't go from scientifically speaking, we go from trance to trance. Like we go from different brain states, right? So say like we driving somewhere, right? We kind of get relaxed a little bit, but we still be alert because it's driving. But once we get to work and say, we do something and the same thing for the last 20 years, then we're going to go into a trance. Then we're going to drive home, and then thank you. And then we're gonna drive home, and then we're gonna go home, and we're gonna sit down and watch TV and go in a trance. We gonna play a song when we get in the shower and go to a trance, right? The reason why they teach us to the reason why they teach us to get up in the morning and make our bed is because it automatically puts us in a trance, because we unlock the part of the brain that deals with repetition. So now, right, if I can get you to start your day with your subconscious wide open under my programming, then I can get you to do whatever I want you to do for the rest of the day, because you're hypnotized at that point. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're programmed to go to work every day, um, uh being on a quote unquote schedule, right? What they call linear thinking, right brain society. We work from 9 to 5, et cetera, et cetera. That's right brain stuff. I mean, that's left brain stuff. That's not right brain stuff. That's left brain. That's masculine, right? That's logical linear thinking. All right, I'll shut up. Give me a second. So, congratulations. Wow. All right. So, that's left brain linear thinking. Um, uh, 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 we might call a dirty person, or not a dirty person, but a person who's not on a regular schedule. Like, oh, I gotta wash dishes before I go to sleep. I gotta brush my teeth before I go to sleep. I wake up and, I take out my routine, make up my bed, I get in the shower. Like, for example, why do we brush our teeth the first thing in the morning? Why not brush our teeth after the first meal? That don't make sense to me. So So I gotta go to you a dentist. I gotta go to your office, sit in your face after you just ate the burritos and tuna and Doritos and tuna. Come on now, cuz that don't make sense. Why not brush your teeth after the first meal? Man, anyway, if you was waiting on the card, then I got you first thing in the morning, man. No, I tell them sweet dreams. You don't tell them sweet dreams. But yeah, though, like, why not brush your teeth after the meal? Because, and then think about the meal. First meal of the day, we eating pork, we eating waffles, we got orange juice, which I mean, it's kind of healthy, but it's still packed with sugar compared. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not brush all that shit off your teeth before you leave the house? We eating waffles and syrup and eggs and pancakes and sausage. You got all basically you got a smorgasbord of everything in your teeth. You walking around all day with it. But that's the thing. We don't question. We just do. We just do. So I don't know, man. Hopefully somebody was able to get something from that, man. Monkey see, monkey do. And then talking about monkey see, monkey do. Have y'all heard everybody talking about 100 men versus a gorilla? Oh my god! And everybody saying the gorilla gonna win. You gotta shoot the gorilla. 100 men versus a gorilla. 90% of the people I seen talk about that think the gorilla will win. So people don't even believe in nothing. I don't People don't believe in nothing. That's crazy. All right, so the gumbo was done, y'all. The gumbo been done. I was waiting for y'all to get seconds. Anybody else want a bowl? Shit. Anybody else want a bowl of gumbo? Can I put you in the blender, please? With some Splenda teas? Don't make me open this up. I'll open it up right now. You want to get signed up for what? I don't understand. I want to get signed up for what? I don't know what you talking about. Come on, man. You can't be saying all these big words. I don't know what you talking about, gang. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Talking, talking, talking. I'm talking. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, they said it's 100K per. Oh, fuck that gorilla up. I'm not scared of no fucking gorilla. Fuck that gorilla up. Yeah. What? Give me give me a million and I'll make it competitive. Fuck that gorilla up. They acting like they acting like it's you ain't scared. What? They act like it's Mighty Joe Young or something. Like what the fuck? They acting like it's Diddy or something. No, just playing. Let me like some sage, man. Let me like some. I got like 20 laughs. You know, one thing I noticed that I emulate people laugh, and I don't do it on purpose. I don't. No, it's the logic that's contagious. Logic is the most contagious thing ever. I'm not scared of no gorilla, man. What the fuck? The fuck that bitch? Man, I'm not scared of no gorilla. The bitch gotta get me. And I heard somebody talking about running from a He was talking about running from a bear. They're talking about how fast bears was and shit. Oh no. I ain't scared of a bear. I'm not scared of no animal, man. I know an animal is dead. I know them animals. I know they strong as hell, but I'm still not scared of a bear though. I don't give a fuck how fast that bitch could run. Yeah, I'm not worried. I mean, you ain't even got to be a genius to figure this shit out. But like I said, give me $1 million and I'll make it competitive. If you want to give me 100K, then I'm just gonna go ahead and dog him. He over with 30 seconds. I'm done. What you want me to do? You want me to choke him out? I'll choke him out. I'll make it look nice. I'll put him. I'll do that. I'll put him to sleep. I won't. I won't put the pause on him. KP1. Done. Done. I'm not getting beat by an animal that look like that. The big ass arms. I'm not. That last, that last bottom half. You sit down when you stand up. That's so stupid. A stupid body animal. What up? All right, so what's up, man? What y'all want? I mean, I can't come on here and have dead silence. Ask me something. Y'all ain't gonna ask me my opinion about something. Ask me something. What about y'all? Would y'all fight a gorilla? Would y'all be a part of the 100 women? You little punk. You a chicken, man. Hmm. Hmm. No, y'all some chickens, man. That is so weird. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I dog a camel too. Right in the throat. Good. I'm not scared of no camel. I'm not scared of no camel, man. Y'all just bet. Man, you know, she ain't been to that park since. She got banned from life by that goose. That goose got a wanted picture with 10 pounds of seaweed. You catch G Liz in this park after dark, it's a wrap. I'm gonna tear her up for that seaweed. You know that goose instantly became king. Instantly. That's his pond now. Nobody else's. He only answered to the park authority. Even though he a goose, he a rat. It's kind of the same, but it's different. Told you. Told you. It felt weird too. She grabbed his neck and she couldn't move it. She ran. She had to. She was like, "What the hell wrong with his neck? Why is it so strong?" You see how she said, "I choked a little." That means she pushed it and ran. She pushed it, but accidentally grabbed it, and then she ran. And she had to go back for her shoes. They was like, eh, eh, eh. They was they was yelling at each other. She was like, eh, eh. Yes, it is. Yeah, why the hell is his neck so strong like that? She said, I choked him a little. Yeah, he choked that goose. That goose neck stronger than a motherfucker. No damn well you ain't choke no goose. And she ain't tell y'all the squirrels jumped in too on her shit. The squirrels was throwing rocks and shit. I told you. Look. I don't know why she playing like I don't right now. It's recorded and it's in the Akashic records. Man, very insecure in her abilities. Very insecure in her abilities. She tried to put. I'm telling you what happened. She tried to push it, and her hand wrapped around it, and it was a wrap from there. It was a wrap. I know. You ain't gotta tell me. I'm just laughing at the sounds y'all was making at each other. That's what got me. Y'all sounded awfully alike. I couldn't tell the difference. Let me go get me something to drink. Man, a big old L. So go ahead. Tally her up. Count her up. Go ahead, count her up. Go ahead. I need to see them numbers on that. I need to see the numbers on that. Go ahead and count her up. Oh my God, that apple juice is so good. Mott's got this apple, kiwi, strawberry, whatever juice. No, count her up. No, I need to see that. I need to see who won. You got just like how you counted me up with the gorilla. You got to count her up. I need to see that 1-0 or that 0-1. Bubble guts, little salty face. Go ahead, count her up. Let me see that goose emoji. Go ahead and count her up. I need to see that 1-0, that 0-1. And she was like, KP, I need to go get my shoe. I was like, but boy. All right, I do it then. I got you. Goose. All right, so we just gonna retire her, right? So we ain't gonna mention who the goose fought. We just gonna say that the goose won. All right. So she retired. She in the Raptors. She done. She done. She in the Raptors. We ain't gonna mention that. Told you to switch to Affleck. Thank you, Nightbot. What y'all want to talk about now, man? Man, who just cursed me, man? Talking about the BGs. Who said that? Yeah, yeah, my shit is. I don't know. I think it might pass, but my shit is feeling weird. Just my whole entire, like my energy, like my chi, just oh, this is a moment I wish I had a black and mild, boy. I swear. I need something to watch. I listened to an audio book today, uh, by somebody. So the books that I was sending you, I think they was all by one person or something like that. But this one book I listened to through the through the through the gate with the silver key or something like that. That shit like a yeah, through the gate silver key. That's like that shit like oh, I forgot the silver key and the gold key is symbolism. And the silver key and the gold key is actually what the two keys represent. Uh and the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, welcome to KP's Tarot School, right? Don't let this class ruin you. The Hierophant, under the Hierophant's feet is two keys, but the two keys actually represent the silver key and the gold key. So the silver key is represents the keys to earth, uh, and the gold key is the keys to heaven. And it's all about spiritual mastery of both, or the internal world and external world. Um, so I'm gonna listen to this book again. It was only like an hour and 30 minutes, and it was like a story, but it was so there was so much shit going on in this story. Like, this is a book that I would have to probably at some point look at the physical paper and not just listen to the audio book because it's crazy. I still say I got 6 people in here. That's crazy. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. 12:22. I need something to study tonight. Uh, or some entertainment. I don't want to see nothing with no Jaguar, right? Well, I don't know. She talking about Chris Brown. I will listen to. She be speaking positive about Briss Breezy. And I think I know what I'm about to watch. Oh, I thought they dropped the whole interview.
ufologist. I think that honor at this point probably belongs to Gene Steinberg. I don't know, or Rick Hilberg. But I don't think anybody who is a veteran ufologist takes the notion of disclosure seriously for two reasons. One is if there's disclosure, meaning the government revealing their pickled alien bodies or whatever it is,
Right.
and they don't know nothing. I mean, I know more and you know more than they know. And that's because their interest is really mostly in preserving the confidentiality of secret weapons development. That's what Area 51 is. This recent U.S. raid on the Houthis in the Yemen, that's going to do any more good than the Saudis bombing them to extinction for 10 years. But anyway, they sent B-1 bombers, which are very advanced devices. They'll go all over the world without refueling, and they will carry enough nuclear weapons to destroy Asia, which is probably the point they were trying to make. You can't see them. They fly way above where, but in any case, the government's interest is in that and Chinese balloons. That's the way it's been all along. And they pretty well said that. Yes. They don't think that we're being invaded by extraterrestrials, let alone ultra-terrestrials, which they've never heard of. They don't employ a bunch of quantum physicists to figure that out. The closest they've ever come was the program at SRI to look at distant spying.
Yes.
and apparently killing goats by mental powers alone. Which, being a vegan, I go, no, don't kill the goats. Kill each other.
That's right.
So they don't know anything, and so they don't know anything, and they don't care about whether because they dismiss it or they don't think it's important, or if there's something alien going on, we'll find out. You don't need the government to disclose it when they obliterate Kansas City. Shout out to you folks in Kansas City. Evacuate. No, just kidding. That would be Kansas City, Kansas. Here I come.
Here I go. That's right.
Because you got crazy little women there. Okay, leave it alone. I don't think you can say that anymore in these woke times. What?
Not these days, exactly. Wow. Yeah. So it's the whole. I've talked with a number of other people about this whole disclosure thing, and more, they're more along the lines of disclosure, and that idea of disclosure is hijacked has been pretty much hijacked as a means of further control.
Oh yeah. In fact, you were asked before the program why my latest book is about the Black Lodge and not something else, and I said because we live in dark times. There are things that are going on that I feel need to be zeroed in on, not because they are the secret chiefs of the Third Order or bodhisattva, but different terms for basically the ascended masters. That's what the Theosophists call them.
Yes.
Having been kicked out of the HBL, but that's another story. Don't show up at my door. So, in any case, I think that QAnon is funded directly by the Black Lodge, which has trillions of dollars. I mean, before, let's say in pre-modern times, what they seem to have done mostly is they being discarnate. They hire incarnate people of low repute Everything from mafiosi to mercenaries. Kidnap people to take them to, well, Shaver would have said the caves, I think, to their own dimensions, you know. I think the two things are one and the same, really. And in order to be slaves, sex slaves, or to eat them because they are cannibalistic. So that sounds like a Black Lodge front. Buy your fruits.
What? Anybody still here? Let's see. Somebody left. Was you listening to that?
Shall be known. And they sound like they're also trying to make fools of the people that believe them. So,
apparently, Cupid's hypnosis is infused with a special mix of pheromones that make men irresistible to women.
It smells so freaking good. Like, I'm obsessed with it.
They are so confident that you will love it that they offer a money-back guarantee. Go try it.
Go to cupidfragrances.com and snag one before it's too late.
They are so confident that you will love it that they offer.
they are, I can't prove it, but I know it's true. It's one of those things. And there's a lot of that. And I know some of the people who are very sincere about the disclosure thing.
Yes.
But, I think they're being suckered in some second-hand or third-hand way by the Black Lodge, who wants to confuse and disillusion. And the reason I'm able to say that is I go back far enough to remember Project Blue Book when it was a real project. And I go back far enough to remember what they did when they supposedly stopped investigating, which is they farmed it out to the University of Colorado, which way after the fact, which they had a massive volume that had some good cases and some good investigations in it, but their bottom
I'm
line
about to
was,
sign off,
there's
y'all.
nothing
Peace,
to
love,
this,
fucking wealth.
keep on
Anything
moving,
else, put it
people,
back on the
nothing
shelf, because
here,
I ain't
nothing
buying
to
it.
see.
Wow.
And